Good morning, everyone. My name is MightyStream. I'm going to do your October the 4th just for today in a meditation. I hope you're doing well this morning. Let's go ahead and get into that meditation. The title of today's meditation is 30-Day Wonder. When we first begin to enjoy relief from our addiction, we run the risk of assuming control of our lives again. We forget the agony and pain that we have known. Basic text, page 50. Many of us have been 30-day wonders. We were desperate and dying when we showed up at our first NA meeting. We identified with the addicts we met there and the message they shared. With their support, we were finally able to stop using and catch a free breath. For the first time in a long, long time, we felt at home. Overnight, our lives were transformed. We walked, talked, ate, drank, slept, and dreamed Narcotics Anonymous. Then Narcotics Anonymous lost its novelty. Meetings that had been a thrill became monotonous. Our wonderful NA friends became bores. Their uplifting NA talk, drivel. When our former friends called, inviting us for some of the old fun, we kissed our recovery goodbye. Sooner or later, we made our way back to the rooms of Narcotics Anonymous. Nothing had changed out there. We discovered not us, not our friends, not the drugs, not anything. If anything, it had gotten worse than ever. True, Narcotics Anonymous may not be a laugh riot, and our NA friends may not be spiritual giants, but there's a power in the meetings, a common bond among the members, a life to the program that we can't do without. Today, our recovery is more than just a fad, it's a way of life. We're going to practice living our program like our lives depend on it, because they do. Just for today, I'm no 30-day wonder. The NA way is the way of life, and I'm here for the duration. Let's take a moment of silence, followed by the we version of the Serenity Prayer. Moment of silence now, please. Thank you. God, grant us the serenity to accept the things that we cannot change, the courage to change the things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Just for today, please and thank you. What a wonderful meditation. I like that. No 30-day wonder. It's true, right? Even if we didn't go back out and we stayed, right? We didn't allow our old, friends to, say, hey, we partying Friday night. You ought to come out, just hang out. Oh, we know you don't use no more. You don't drink no more, but come on out and hang out with us. It'll be so fun to catch up. And before you know, you catching up and you're caught up, right? Catching up and caught up, back in the race again. And we know one is too many and 1,000 is never enough. That first one, off to the races. And even after the first one, our mind is probably thinking, I can get myself back out of this. I cannot spend 2 years in the streets using. I can, but then here comes the second one. Oh man, that first one felt good. The third one, fourth. Before we know it, we're missing appointments. We're missing in action, trying to explain why we've been gone 3 days after making a run to the store for a loaf of bread and some milk. Yeah. Can you relate? I can. I can. I can. Yeah, it's been 30 years since I've been out there, but please do not be mistaken with MightyStream. Do not think for an instant that I never tried to stop using. I definitely did. Yes, so it's been over 30 years since I've used, but I can relate. And sometimes you get into the meeting or a newcomer comes and it just seems like, okay, this is exciting. There's a whole bunch of people that can relate. I found my tribe. Yeah, I've seen people like that. They're so glad to be in recovery, so glad to be in a recovery halfway house, so glad. And then all of a sudden, the nostalgia of it all just wears off. And they stop coming. Before you know it, mum's the word. Yeah. I saw them out there hiding behind a tree. Yeah, they're back out there. But a lot of times they come right back because they know they can, right? They know in Narcotics Anonymous, the only requirement is a desire to stop. It doesn't mean that you have stopped. It means you have a desire to stop. And so, they come back and they give it another shot. And that's exactly what is supposed to happen when a person relapses. You're supposed to stop when you can, if you can, while you can. Make it back into the rooms, right? But hopefully, if you can relate to this like me, you can now say, I'm no 30-day wonder. No, this is my life. This is the way that I live. No matter what happens, this is a place that I run to, right? This is what I do to make all the other stuff that I do happen. My name is Mighty Stream. I've enjoyed talking to you. I hope that you will have a beautiful day on purpose.